Dr. Snuggles, friend of the animal world. Dr. Snuggles, dreaming of better tomorrows. Dr. Snuggles, you better stop working today. Dr. Snuggles, flying away to the stars. Dr. Snuggles, finding a path to the rainbow. Dr. Snuggles, build us a clever machine.
One morning, not so long ago, my housekeeper, Miss Nettles, was making some jam tarts in the kitchen of my little house. The kitchen was also the favourite place of Nobby Mouse.
Let's have a look. Jam? Why not? Here we come.
Is anything wrong?
Anything wrong? Anything wrong? I'm giving notice.
Miss Nettles was always giving notice. That's why they invented a special give notice machine for her. Oh, she'd come back, of course, she always does. But in the meantime, who was going to do all the washing up?
Time to work.
It was indeed. The washing up would have to wait.
Morning, Doctor.
What was I going to invent today? This is Rickety Rick, a most unusual shed and full of surprises. Thank you, Umbrella.
It's nothing.
Open up, Ricky.
He's in a bad mood.
Why is that, Dennis?
It rained last night. He hates getting wet.
I've work to do, Ricky. Open up. I want to be alone.
He's got a touch of woodworm, I'm afraid. Open up, Ricky!
Must I? Please. Thank you.
Good morning, Dr. Snuggles.
This is my multi-whereabouts machine. It can tell me where anything is. I wanted to know where Miss Nettles had gone. Perhaps if I asked nicely, she would come back. The multi-whereabouts machine examined Miss Nettles' handkerchief to find out where she had gone. It didn't seem to know. Was this where Miss Nettles had gone? Madame Dumpy-Two's house? And there was Miss Dumpy-Two, with Lord Lewis, her greyhound, beside her.
The house is a mess. There's mouse under the stove, and spiders on the stairs. Spiders? He likes them.
She was quite right. I do like them. Spiders can't hurt you.
It's too much for you, Hilda.
Much too much. Oh, much too much.
You can't do it all yourself. You need help.
Madame Dumpy-Two was right. There was too much work for poor Miss Nettles to do by herself. I would try to invent something that could do the washing up for her, something that could dust the house, sweep the floors, perhaps even, I know, a robot.
A robot?
A present for Miss Nettles.
A present?
Let's go. It wasn't much to look at, but then it didn't have to be. Walk! Walk!
Walk!
I'm on fire! He's on fire! Oh, that work for nothing. What a waste of time.
Don't give up, Doctor. Try again. Try again.
Ticker was right, of course. Sometimes you learn by your mistakes. I had to try harder, that was all. Being an inventor is hard work. Robots are such complicated things to make. Let's see now. No, I'm afraid we'll have to try again. Dear me, this is no time to take a bath. There's work to be done. You must help too, you know, mustn't he? Dennis would look after him. He showed him the badger graph. You see, before I make anything, I draw a plan of it first. And then I can see just what bits I shall need. Now, I was so busy looking for things, I didn't see that Nobby Mouse was up to his tricks again. Now then, let me see. Possibly a bit smaller. What can I use? Perfect. Dear me, you keep popping up, don't you? I'll look after you. And Dennis and Ringo and Tingo, his mouse helpers, started the badger graph. They worked very hard.
Never seen anyone building with such good intention.
And at last it was finished.
Industrious workers, they're building a brand new invention.
It was exactly right.
It's early days,
This robot would work.
a brand new phase. As you can see, it's going well.
Just don't stand there. Get moving.
At last we were beginning to make progress. Just what I was looking for. Thank you. The legs. The body.
And the head.
And now she was finished. Ringo and Tingo brought the oil, and then it was time to switch on. So shall we dance? It's all right, my dear. No bones broken. They were all hearts. What did it mean? Perhaps she liked us. Was that it?
Time for lunch.
Right. I must get a message to Miss Nettles. She has someone to help her now.
What shall we call her?
Matilda. Matilda Junkbottom.
Matilda Drunkbottom.
Inside his warm little house, Coothboot the messenger bird was fast asleep as usual.
Right, all right, I'm coming. It's time you had the chimney swept, Snuggles. Well, where's the message?
It's for Miss Nettles. She's staying with Madame Dumpy-Too.
Do you want this express?
Yes, please.
But he gets there in the end, he gets there in the end, alright there in the end. He'll get there in the end, he'll get there in the end, tonight there in the end. He'll get there in the end, wherever he says.
Yes?
A message for Miss Nettles.
What?
A message for Miss Nettles.
Any reply?
I don't know.
You'd better wait.
Please come back. I have someone to help with the housework. Who? He doesn't say. Huh. Tell him I'm coming.
Tell him she's coming.
Sir.
But when I went back to Rickety Rick, I couldn't get Matilda to work at all. She just sat in a heap and stared in front of her. Something was very wrong. I listened carefully through my juncoscope. Had I forgotten something?
He's in Rickety Rick. Oh, that bird's crazy.
Miss Nettles was already on her way home. I had to get Matilda working again.
She's